And joining us now is Rabbi Tuly Weisz of Israel 365 Action to talk with us about this Passover holiday and his new project, the Sovereignty Seder. Rabbi Weisz, thank you so much for joining us. Pesach is just around the corner. If you could briefly share some of the customs, the traditions of Passover for our viewers. For example, what is a Seder?
Right. So the Seder is the Passover meal, and every family has a Seder, but every Seder is a little bit different. Yet there are themes that occur in everybody's Seder, themes where we recount the story from slavery to sovereignty, where the Jewish people left Egypt and went from slavery to sovereignty. And this year, Israel 365 Action created a Seder program, a Seder guide, to allow and encourage people all over the world to have really the most important conversation this year at their Seder table is go and to teach and talk about the importance of sovereignty. And what we mean by that is Israeli control over Judea and Samaria. This is the year that many are talking about Israel extending its control over Judea and Samaria, and we wanted people to have those resources in front of them.
Now, can you tell us a little bit more about this project? What's different between a regular Seder and a sovereignty Seder, as you mentioned?
Well, we're just trying to give creative ways for families to talk about the importance of going from slavery to sovereignty in ancient times and going from the Seder to sovereignty in modern times as well. So, for example, we're encouraging everybody to focus their Passover Seders on Judea and Samaria, the foods from Judea and Samaria, and the wine from Judea and Samaria. There's wonderful wine that's grown there, and we're encouraging people to purchase wine from Judea and Samaria. We're talking about putting an empty seat at the Seder table, and to think about those who have been lost to terrorism in the area, or to think about the hostages who are still not with their families. There's so many different features that we're encouraging people to do, and we're asking everybody as well to, when they break the middle matzah, which is a prominent part of the Seder, to think about the broken land of Israel, and that we hope that we will reunite all of our territory under Israeli control.
All right, well, we are unfortunately out of time, but Rabbi Weisz, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing a little bit ahead of the Passover Seder and explaining more about what that means. Thank you.
L'shana haba b'Yerushalayim, Yehuda v'Shamar. Next year in Jerusalem, Judea and Samaria.